Hello everybody, it's Laura Van Vertlo. I am an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in Frisco, Texas, and you are in my stamp room. I should start calling it something more fancy than stamp room, but my craft area. Stamping Sanctuary sounds kind of cool. Anyway, so I'm coming here tonight because this is the fourth week of my holiday party series that spotlights the my brain just went blank. I hate that. It's like giving a speech in high school. The online exclusives that were released on July 1st. So last week we did the Halloween, and the week before that we did the Jolly Holly, and I have to go look back on the first one. But today we're gonna play with a little cheer. This one's a really fun little bundle, and it has 3 cute, adorable punches that go with it, and I really had fun playing around with this. So get your favorite beverage and get a wish list just in case you find something that you might need to have after watching tonight's video. And the best part is, if you're on my email subscription VIP list, you'll get the tutorial tomorrow in your inbox. If you're not, I'll be sure to drop the sign-up form. It's also in my bio on the YouTube and also on Facebook. And if you can't watch this live, then you also can catch this on YouTube, because I will upload it there as well. So this is for everybody to enjoy, just fun little craft inspiration. So why don't we get started? And if you're on tonight, go ahead and comment, tell me where you're from, and then share the video. You never know who else might need some inspiration today. All right, here we go. Let me switch it over. Hey Lisa, how are you? How's the baby? How's the grandbaby? Getting my comments pulled up. Hold on a second. There we go. All right. I see. Oh, yep. And I guess what I forgot to do, turn down the volume. That is really freaky. Okay, I think we're good to go now. All right. Thanks for hanging in there with me. I've been a Stampin' Up demonstrator for 18 years now. I can actually say it. July 19th. Best decision I ever did. And I love to help people get creative. I first started out when I would buy stamps, and just they would sit in the closet, and I did nothing with them for like 5 years. And then when we moved to Frisco, we had a stamp recollection scrapbook area place that I went to, and that's when I got hooked. So when they went out of business, I joined Stampin' Up, and the rest is history. So anyway, so here's the little chair. At first I was kind of a little challenged with this one because I'm used to a really big, statement. But this one was a lot of fun. Lisa, you're going to love this one because we're going to make 2, and then I'm going to show you the other couple samples that I came up with. So I'm going to go ahead and move this and that out of the way. So I already pre-did all the major stuff, I hope. We'll see. Do I get bonus points if I remember to do it all? So this is the thick basic white cardstock, and then I took the real red with the Forever Plaid 3D embossing folder. Love that one. I hope they don't take that away anytime soon. And then, oh, hi Jasper. Of course you're gonna come in here. I'm gonna put you to work, dude. Then I got some gold, which I'm gonna put that way so it doesn't hurt anybody's eyes. And a little strip of old olive. It's like 1 inch by 4, and then this is 1/2 inch by 4. So, to get started, oh, I forgot my ruler. I had my grid sheet out, but that's such a mess that I put this out. So this is the noisy way to do this. So this is 3, the best way to do this, to where it's somewhat even. Hi, baby. Hi, 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 hi. Hi. I'm going to make you do this card if you come over here again, mister. He's already been fed, so I don't understand. threw me off track, Cat. It was easier when it was 4 inches. So, let's see here. I'm going to do the center. Okay, so the center would be right here. So I'm going to make that. Put one here and here. You don't have to be this methodical about it, but I just kind of did it so I had some guidance when I put the punch back here. So it's a little Christmas tree punch, and they're nice. I love our E-Cake. I think E-Cake Success is who helps us with our punches, but this is how they store nice and easily in the wherever you're, but they also stack, which is nice too, so saves room. All right, so we're going to punch out the tree, and I'm trying to get that kind of smack in the middle. And then you could save these for a shaker card. Hi, Jasper. You leaving? Did I bore you? Oh, wow. It might be a little crooked, but who's going to care? It's a handmade card. Like I've always told everybody, if somebody doesn't like your handmade cards, they don't get another one. That looks pretty good considering. So I'm going to put all this over I have a little pile of confetti going over here. So now I need to punch out 3 of the dark green. There we go. I can put the tree to the side. And then now I'm going to put dimensionals on the back of this. This is a really quick, easy card. I might even have my Stampin' Stack cards done. This one might be one. I think one from the Jolly Holly set's going to be one. So I'm planning on doing 2 sets of Stampin' Stacks for the holidays. So, and I wish I had remembered to save the date. When you get your email tomorrow, I'll put save the date for both of them. That way everybody will have it. And then, yeah, I'm trying to be a little more proactive today. Anybody saying anything that I need to, whoops. Wish it would let me see comments. Oh well. Okay. So the next thing is, I'm going to go ahead and glue, I'm having to look at my sample, this strip on top of the gold. I cut this just a little bit wider than so I think it's 1 1/4. So then you see the gold. That's pretty, but hold on a second. I've got this going here. I'm going to put this down. Alright, put it right about there. And where'd my trees go? Here they are. I almost lost them last time. This is, believe it or not, I had to cut my mini glue dots down. Let me get my gunky scissors because I don't care about my gunky scissors. So I'm going to go in and cut these in half. And then I'm going to put them on the back of the tree. And then we are going to glue and let it pop up right over the gold. I was very happy how this one turned out. It became a very sophisticated and elegant holiday card. Oh, and Lisa, since you're on, I think there's an online exclusive now that, I can't remember the name of it. But it's got not Hanukkah, but it's Jewish related. And I think it's already current. So I'll have to go look. Tomorrow we get to take a sneak peek as a demonstrator. It's one of our many perks of being a demonstrator. Is that I get to see the holiday catalog tomorrow. And more online exclusives are going to drop on September 5th. So I'm excited because the holiday catalog is usually my absolute favorite. And rumor has it there's actually more Halloween coming, so I know some people are going to be really excited about that. Okay, so let me see. I have a pile of ink pads over here. I really didn't go that crazy, but actually I never used these two, so actually I really didn't. Sometimes I just pull out colors that match a designer series paper. If you ever need any tips, if you're kind of stuck on how to color, what's the word I'm looking for? Color combinations. The back of the designer series paper has all the colors that are included. And that's a lot of times, that's where I get my inspiration from. Okay, so I just took the Wishing You Were Here from the Bobble Blooms, another online exclusive. I kind of wanted something more fancy than the script that was in for just this card, because if you see, these kind of look kind of fun and playful, and I wanted it more elegant and what's the word I'm looking for? Scripty. That's the word. Move over a little bit, would you? All right, so it's taking shape, and there's the ribbon. Then I made a tiny little bow, and believe it or not, we're almost done with the first card. So, my little fingers, they're just numb today. I don't know why. Well, no, I do know why. It's arthritis, but they're more numb than normal, so it's kind of hard to tie a bow. Come on. Cooperate with me, fingers. There we go. And I want to make this pretty tiny. I don't want it to be like overpowering. And then I got my scissors. Careful not to cut myself. I've done that several times with those scissors. It is not fun. And then we cut a little bit more off that. Thank you for whoever's watching. I haven't seen any comments pop up. Alright, so now we're going to get glue dot, and we are done with this card. And I can show you the original, which I did pretty good. It looks pretty much like the original. So I was trying to make it look like a, kind of like a present. And then, did I do anything on the inside? Oh, just Merry Christmas. So, I've got Versamark on that because I used it again. Alright, so there's the first card. Now, let me move over to the next card. This one was fun because we kind of do a little bit of stamp. I'm just making sure I didn't forget to run something through the embossing folder. Just fold Lost Lagoon like normal. After tonight, I'm going to have to start prepping my, I've got half of it done, but I'm working on the coneflower class is about to go out in the mail. Let me see, I'm looking for a scrap piece of paper. I just don't want to get ink on this. Okay, I want... I'm having to look at my original. I don't want to give it away yet. Okay, so we're going to go. So this is kind of like a little, you can use lights. Oh yeah, that'd be kind of fun. I didn't even think about doing lights with this. Alright, we're going to do another one here. Kind of mess it up a little bit, but well, it's not too bad. Alright, so there's that one. So we got our little string. Now I'm going to get the real red out, and I got this little cute stocking stamp. It's so cute. All right, so stamp. Oops. How's that? That doesn't happen very often. I need to scoot this closer. I'm so sorry. It is very hard to. The second it goes to, dang it. Alright, so I'm kind of going every other. I'm trying to concentrate. I get real quiet when I'm concentrating. Okay, so now let me clean this, because now I'm going to switch over to Mossy Meadow. And then repeat, but I'm going to alternate. Hi, baby. You coming back to be a pain? A cute little pain? Oh, you're licking your chops. You're a happy boy, huh? You gonna come say hi? Okay, there's that one. And that one. Okay, so now we got our fun little, kind of reminds me of, hi, telephone wires with, I don't know why telephone wires, but that's what it reminds me of. So now we're going to take this and attach it. Oh, no, we're not. Glad I reminded myself. Need the Versamark. We are going to paper save. I do have to cut out one thing just because I didn't, I had to do a little bit of heat embossing. So I'm going to go this way because I'm going to paper save. And I'm going to do 2 of these just in case. One sucked, excuse me, is bad. Sometimes that happens. So I get a little frustrated when I have to repeat it a second time. Alright, so let me get the white. Now these come in a set of 3. There's the basics, which is white and black and clear. And the metallics are copper, gold, and silver. And I actually like these better than our old ones because the metallics especially are much brighter. They don't look like our old ones were kind of muted. Still looked pretty. Hold on, I do this over the trash can. I know I probably should have gotten my tray out, but it's such a little amount that I didn't want to mess with it. Okay. Let me shut this before I blow white embossing powder all over the place. Okay, here we go. Sorry for the heat gun. It'll take a couple seconds. And if you're new to heat embossing, I put down a Versamark is like a clear watermark, but it also acts as a glue, sort of like a glue. So when you sprinkle this special powder down, and then you heat it with the heat gun, as you can see, it's magically turning into this very glossy 3D, sorry, amount. I don't know if you can see how it's changing. I still love that to this day. So see, that's why I did 2. I like this one better. So let me go cut, that out. Take 2 seconds. I'm using the bouquet butterfly dies because I liked the little baby label. I love that label that's in there. All right. This real quick. I'm still here. I'm just on the other side of the crafting sanctuary. There's just too much on my desk. Good thing though. Okay, thanks for sticking with me. Put that on its little thing. Now I can stick down that piece of paper. I think I can remove that too. All right, so now I'm going to stick this on top. So what I just did is I paper saved. It's a good way to save money on your cardstock because cardstock's getting expensive. Even I don't want to spend that. All right, one more step before I glue that down. I'm going to bring in some Lost Lagoon, and I am going to use this little starburst looking, kind of reminds me of like a sparkle starburst. And I'm just going to randomly stamp it. I probably did need that still. Hold on. Because I like to stamp off the paper because then it looks more random. Where else do I need to put it? And sometimes I have to glue down the thing that I'm actually using. Okay. Let me do this. And then, oh yes, I need to stamp some on this too. Okay, that's what I do. Oh, and I overshot that, so let me cut that off. Oh, I wish I'd gone the other direction. Oh well, it's down. This happens sometimes. Okay, so now we have this, and I have to cover that up now, because I evidently had lost Lagoon on me, so I'm just going to do that. Oh, you'll see it, because I think I'm going to put my, yep, I'm going to put my sentiment on there too. I'm going to clean this for a second. There we go. I need to see my original. Okay, so far so good. There we go. Pull this, I think I can pull that away this time. So now we're going to close this so I don't get my fingers in it again. And then I'm going to use a dimensional and pop this up. And then I'm not going to tie 3 bows in front of you. Oops. Or put that upside down. So we do that. And then watch what happens when you put 3 little gold bows on it. Is that not cute? I love this little card. It turned out cuter than I thought it would. So there's the second card. So let me show you what else I came up with. I'm not going to actually make the cards. I'm just going to show you. So I wanted to kind of make my own designer series paper. So I made this little card with a tag on it. And just kind of did the Merry Christmas kind of cut a little bit. And I used the Druzy sparkle dots. I love those. And I love this ribbon. It's really festive. But this is the one I hope, Lisa, are you still on? I hope you're still on. Because this one, I thought of you immediately. Okay. I went way outside the box. You ready? I saw baby booties. So I just did soft Seams foam. This is the, it's a birthday designer series paper. I can't think of the name of it. And then I just cut out this, and this is just ribbon and some white twine. And this is from the Storybook Friends. But isn't that adorable? So here are all our cards from tonight. And I hope you enjoyed what I made. I certainly enjoyed coming up with them. So here they are. And don't forget to subscribe to get my email so you can get the tutorial in your inbox. And also, you can follow me on YouTube, Pinterest, and I'll also put a shopping link since I'm sure there was something that may have caught your eye. I would love to have you as a customer and spoil you. Thank you for coming on tonight. Have a good day.